The NBA Finals shift to Boston tonight for Game 3. After Boston's big fourth-quarter comeback in Game 1, the Warriors even things up with a blowout victory in Game 2. All right, someone will take the lead tonight. Shannon, who wins Game 3?
I'm going to take the Celtics tonight, Skip. I just believe the Celtics are a better team. And it's not by much, Skip. I'm not talking about they're the 96 Bulls. I'm not talking about they're the 17 to 18 Golden State Warriors. I just believe they're a little deeper. But the problem that they have is that they don't have what you call a prototypical point guard. So they turn the ball over at a high rate because you got guys trying to do things that they're not really good at. That's not their expertise. Jaylen Brown is really not a ball handler. Jason Tatum is not a facilitator. Marcus Smart is a 2 masquerading as a point, and therefore he doesn't put them in position to get easy shots. So they turn the ball over. Go back and look at Game 1. They lost to Miami. You go back and look at the game that they had a 15-point lead against Milwaukee, and they lost that one. They lost it on a chance to close it out in Game 6 against Miami because why? 24 turnovers, 19 steals. They gave up 15 steals on Sunday. They need to do a better job of taking care of the basketball, and if they do that, I believe they win this game. Not overwhelming, but I think they can win it comfortably. 6 to 8 points. I got 3.5 to play with. But I expect Jason Tatum to not only play well, but to shoot well. And what we've seen, Skip, in the first game, he didn't shoot well, but he played well. In the next game, he didn't play well, but he shot the ball fairly well. Now he needs to put a complete game together because he is complete. We're going to talk about him a little later because offensively, he has no holes in his game. 38% from the three. He can put the ball on the floor mid-range. He can get to the rim and go over the top of you. Makes about 80+% of his free throws. And he's a very good defensive player when he puts that in his mind, when he says, you know what, I want to do this. But so for me, Skip, do I think Al Horford is going to give me another 2-point virtuoso? I do not. Do I think Marcus Smart is going to give me another 2.5 turnover game? I do not. If we just get that, can we get 20 points between those two guys? We're going to have a different conversation tomorrow. And I believe they do. I believe they play better than what they showed on Sunday. I believe Jason Tatum gives us one of the most complete games in this series thus far. And Jaylen Brown does a better job of taking care of the basketball. And he comes to the party. I feel very, very comfortable. Man, it's like I asked this girl to go to the dance with me. That's how sure I was she was going to say yeah, because I had already told my sister to go get the tux. That's how certain I was. Get the tux, and I hadn't even asked her yet because I already know she was going to say yeah. I feel really good. That's how good I feel about this pick tomorrow.
And she said Shannon already have a date.
She's going to have to cancel that one. She was going to have to cancel that date with him. She would go with me. Skip had me some black pants, like a lavender jacket, bow tie. Your boy was sharp.
Lavender?
Lavender!
With like a white bow tie?
No. It was black bow tie, had black slacks, white tuck shirt, lavender. Your boy was clean. So I was assured he was going
straight off the farm into a tux, right?
There you go. Man, let me have my moment. Why can't I just have a moment?
You can dress him up, but you can't take him off the farm.
I feel really good about this pick. And you talk about the farm now, but you won't be talking like you're talking big and bad tomorrow about the same time.
About the same time. Okay. I am hearing and seeing from across the table such supreme confidence.
I'm still Curry when it comes to confidence.
You're over there saying that you're about to put me to sleep.
That's it. Yes.
So because of your supreme tux confidence that you have over there, your lavender tux confidence.
Yeah.
I think I deserve at least the 3.5 points that is the point spread.
You proposed.
At least the 3.5.
You proposed the bet. That's what you told me.
I did propose it, but that was 24 hours ago, and now you have slept on it.
Yeah.
And now, because you're about to put me to sleep tonight, you should at least throw in the 3.5 because you have already gone on record on live national TV on tape as saying Boston will cover at home tonight. Correct?
Yeah.
And
they will.
So why wouldn't you just throw in the 3? Because they won't matter, right?
They won't.
I'm testing your level of confidence.
I mean, I could do that. If I was a nice guy, which I'm not, I could give you the 3. So you know what?
It's not about being nice. It's about being supremely confident.
I am supremely.
Having the total courage of your convictions. If you do right here, right now, you will give me the 3.5. If you don't, you'll be running scared.
Well, I guess they call me Chicken Little because you're not getting no point.
Really?
Just like you did me the other day.
So all that talk was just a lot of posing.
No.
It sounds like it was just osery.
I'm supremely confident that Jason Tatum is going to be JT. I'm supremely confident that Al Horford and Marcus Smart will not combine for 4 points in 53 minutes. That's what I'm confident about.
So you are not confident because you will not give me the 3.5. I want that on the record. I want the stenographer to take it down. I want all of our faithful audience out there to note that Shannon Sharpe is so underconfident in his poser prediction that he will not give me the 3.5 points. I want that duly noted.
It is. And I'm going to have the court reporter read it back to you. Shannon Sharpe won the bet of 3 cases of due, and he did not give Skip Bayless 3.5 points.
So somebody is running scared, and that's okay. I just wanted to expose exactly where your level of confidence, because I think it's more like a 3 on a scale of 10.
No, I think it's 11.
Okay, now let me make my case for why I believe Golden State will win. You know, you're probably right because you should be right because it's at home. Game 3 at home.
But you've been telling me the whole series. They terrible at home.
Thank you.
Okay.
I am hanging my hat tonight on the fact that your team lost not 1, but 2 home games to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes.
Then turned right around and lost 2 home games to the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
2 playoff home games. That's 4 in the last 2 series that this team lost at home. And in those 4 defeats, they just look so carelessly vulnerable in their own building. Somewhere Larry Bird was rolling his eyes because those Celtic teams, that they didn't lose these kind of home games.
No, they
Not
didn't.
like this.
But, Skip, they had point guards. They had Tiny Archibald. They had Dennis Johnson.
They had DJ.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, so Marcus Smart, Skip, instead of when things are going haywire, that's when Marcus Smart should pull them together. Hey, JT, JB, I'm going to get you an easier shot than the shots that you guys having to go one-on-one and try to take.
Not in his skill set, not what he does. I have distilled Marcus Smart to these 2 parts. He is an all-time great, tenacious defender. Very physical, very fierce-minded. So he's got that going for him, which is why he just won Defensive Player of the Year. And that is combined on the offensive end with nothing more than a streak shooter. He is a streak shooter because he can get hot.
Yeah.
He can start bombing. He will shoot it without conscience. He has no he will shoot, as we saw down the stretch of Game 7 at Miami.
Don't remind me.
He missed his last 5 shots, but he bookended it with 2 free throws and then 2 free throws to clinch. So he started the run that wasn't because he just kept shooting the ball. And I couldn't, you want to talk about supreme confidence? He was just saying to those 2 wingmen, his 2 kids over there, just get out. I got this. I got this. This is my team, and I'm going to show you it's my year because I'm Defensive Player of the Year, and I'm going to be the clutch closer. And he missed all 5 shots. And they weren't really even close.
No.
And in the end, that's your point guard. It's almost Westbrookian, not that he turns it over quite the way Russ does, but he can go as cold as Russ always is from 3, and he has no feel for the game the way Russ has no real feel. Actually, Russ has more feel for the game because Russ can still get you. He averaged 7 assists, and we've seen him average for the previous 5 years triple-doubles. Okay? So Marcus Smart is not capable of averaging a triple-double, certainly getting 10 assists a night.
No.
I don't see it at all. In fact, I'll give you this on Jason Tatum, just on sheer distributing the basketball. I think he's a better distributor than your point guard is, and that is scary.
That's a problem.
That's a big flaw in your whole system here. Is it comes down to the point guard has to get you situated and settled and find the right shot, and it's really up to your 2 wings to create their own shot. That's what they regress to that where, okay, is it your turn or my turn? JB, JT, who's going to go?
And that's why they turn the ball over so much because they're going one-on-one and a lot of ISO ball, Skip. But this is what we know. Okay, JT has to be great because we know Steph is going to give you somewhere between 28 and 32. So it didn't matter the first game because you got great overall production. Al Horford gave you 26.
He did.
Jaylen Brown gave you 24. Derek White gave you 21. Marcus Smart gave you 18. But if you don't get that kind of team production, someone's going to have to go along with Steph. So Jason Tatum, he had to match Giannis 44-20 with a 47-7-7 ball game.
He did.
So if Steph goes for 28-30, Jason Tatum, somebody's got to go along with him, whether it's JT or Jaylen Brown, JB. One of those guys is going to have to go because am I counting on Al Horford to give me another 26-point game skipping this? I'm not counting on that. I do believe Derek White is due for another somewhere between 14 and 20. I believe he can give me that, but I believe this is JT money.
Really?
Yeah. I give you a case right now, he's going to have at least, at bare minimum, 27. I want a case. I want one case, Jason Tatum have 27, at least 27.
I told you, I don't do cases on points. It's just too unpredictable because he and his running mate are the most unpredictable players in all of basketball.
Well, I'm just what I'm predicting. I ain't unpredictable. I'm predicting he has 27 or more.
Okay. I'll do 30 or more if you'll give me the 3.5.
No, can't do.
Okay, now to my theory that I have espoused to you before, and I'm going to drive it home right here, right now, because I think it will manifest itself tonight. You can watch it live on your national television, and that